Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a foundation that's an OG, for real. A foundation that's been around since forever, and I've just never used, I think I've used it once before a long time ago when I just got out of college or something, so that's when I started wearing makeup. But it's this guy. It's the Loreal True Match foundation. I'm using two different colors, W7 and W6. And I'm going to show you guys how it applies, what my initial thoughts are on it, and I'm going to give you guys some impressions at the very end. So if you want to see how this one wears, especially with all the hype surrounding these two foundations from L'Oreal, then stick around. My sister has been talking about the L'Oreal foundation, the True Match one, the old one. It came in these little glass bottles, and I was like, what? And she's like, I love it more than the Pro Glow. And I was like, hold on, what? I want to test them out and see what all the hype is about. She did say she has to set it a little bit more and blow throughout the day, which I'm okay with as long as it like stays. So I'm going to try these guys. Alright, as a primer, I have so many little sample testers of like all kinds of primers. So I'm going to be using this one is the Laura Geller Spackle. I already moisturized my face. You guys can see I have this little like scab right here, this little gash. I was crossing the street and then I looked down and I noticed that my laces were untied. And I was like, oh no, my laces are untied. And as I was looking down and stepping up onto the curb, I crashed into a tree. Like literally, like the branches were like attacking me. I don't know what was happening. And it was more embarrassing because there were 5 people around. They all saw me like, ah! Now I had gashes on my face and everything. But that's what's left of the incident. Alright, so the colors I'm going to be using is W6 and W7. She says that she has to mix them, so I'm going to see how it mixes. I don't love the fact that I don't have like a pump, like I really just want to put this in here, but I won't because it's not mine. Okay, so this is W7. It's the warm one. And I'll do W6 on the inside. I hope I'm not using too much. Alright, now I'm going to blend it. And I'm not going to do the whole beauty blender or brush thing because I normally use a beauty blender. There's a couple times where I've used a brush. Actually, I use my brush with my Pro Glow, not this one. I like the W7 tone a lot, actually. It does remind me of the Pro Glow, actually. I've never used this foundation, so I wouldn't think that it would be so close to the Pro Glow one, but I like the way it looks. The way it's setting, it's reminding me a lot of the Studio Fix Fluid, because sometimes it sets in certain areas a little bit dry, in a good way, because it's a drier formula. I don't know if I'm gonna have to set all that much. Wow, it like set already on its own. This is pretty. Why haven't I used this? I feel like I have a feeling I wasn't using this because I didn't know what my shade was. I'm gonna have to run out and get this. Like, no joke. It's really pretty. Alright, I'm gonna do the rest of my face on here, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright, I'm still getting ready for my workday, but for now, this is what the makeup looks like. And honestly, this face makeup is so pretty. I don't know if it's the right shade for me quite yet. Hold on. I don't know if it's like the exact shade for me in the viewfinder. I look a little gray or something, but in person it looks really good. Like, really good. Actually, what I will do also is just set my face with the Maybelline Fix, which honestly, you guys, it's the same as the L'Oreal one because I like opened it, smelled it, tried it, and it's the same. So I'm just going to spray it because I do want like some of the highlighting powder that I put on to settle a little bit. Okay, so I finished my makeup and I'm dressed, and now that I'm like kind of looking and seeing how everything has settled, I am so impressed and excited because it's a drugstore foundation. You guys, I love drugstore foundations so much, like so much. My pores look amazing. They don't look like they're like accentuated by any means. Alright, just to kind of settle the confusion because I'm getting confused. It reminds me of what these two would look like together. And this is kind of like, the way it's wearing is kind of the way I wanted the L'Oreal Total Coverage to look. And it just didn't, like, I returned that one right away. I really didn't like it. But these two together, the way they wear and the way it looks on the face, that's what this looks like. And this is like their OG stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm super excited about it. This reminds me also of the Studio Fix Fluid, like a lot, which looks like this. Except this guy, it tends to get oily in like my oily areas pretty quickly. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Alright, I'm back after an 8-hour shift. Usually, every once in a while, I might powder my face if I'm there, especially because all the stuff is at my disposal. This is what the makeup looks like. In terms of like the way the foundation wears, I'm so impressed. I think the only thing that I wasn't super satisfied with was when I mixed it with a W6. It just looks a little bit too cool. I like the tone of W7 a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I have like a little bit of oil on my nose and a little bit here, but I felt so confident throughout the day where I didn't feel like I needed to blot. Yeah, if I touch it, it'll definitely kind of like get removed. Let's see, let's try here. Yeah, like it'll go away or whatever. But I really like the way it wears. Old school L'Oreal True Match foundation is a hit, and I may have to get myself a bottle. Comparing these guys to the L'Oreal foundations, I think it's a really good like in between. I think it literally does what both of these do really well, which is last really long and also give you full coverage, but it doesn't give you that extra glow. This is pretty like a middle ground foundation. I really like it a lot. So I'm really happy with the way the foundation turned out. I didn't see anything unique. I kept observing my face over and over throughout the day. Every time I turned to a mirror, I was always pretty satisfied with the way it looked. I'm going to give this back to my sister with hesitation because I kind of want to keep them, but I'll have to get my own. So if you ever see like a sale section in L'Oreal, which they always have them, I've always seen these on sale too, but I never like thought to buy them. I'm gonna buy them next time they're on sale. Alright, I'm gonna let the outro finish me off. Thanks so much for watching that video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm like fresh-faced again, so don't be scared when you click back onto this face. I was really excited to wear it, so it was a really fun review for me to do. But yeah, I'll be talking about that foundation some more throughout my tutorials and things like that. But I'll give you any updates on my Snapchat or my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on there, I'll be putting those links in the bottom bar. In the meantime, you can always check out my vlog channel. I post a lot on there, and I'll be posting on this particular channel very soon. I'll see you guys later. Bye!